beautiful strangers, and welcome to Cat Reacts. I'm Cat and I react to pretty much anything I want. Nothing complicated, nothing fancy, just a woman reacting to whatever she can stumble on the internet. It's simple, it's amateurish, and that's the way I like it. Today I will be reacting to a film called Father of the Bride. Now this one was actually suggested to me by one of you guys, so I am excited to check it out. I've heard of it, I know Steve Martin is in it, but I've never actually watched it. So I'm excited to check it out, and it's gonna be fun for you guys because you're gonna be seeing me watching it for the first time. If you want to join me on the journey of discovering what this film is all about, then great, hop on and let's go.
I used to think a wedding was a simple affair. I was wrong. Just been through one. My daughter's. Annie Banks McKenzie. That's her married name.
In my culture, we don't do that, and there's a reason for it. The naming system in Iceland is a bit different from the rest of the world. Not gonna get into it. If you want to know more about it, you can Google it.
Annie had been studying for a master's in architecture for the past semester in Rome. Annie had never been that far away from home, and she was due back any minute. I couldn't wait to see the kid.
George, she landed.
My daughter, been studying abroad, been flying for 11 hours. It's better when they're on the ground.
It's usually better when people stay on the ground. If humans were meant to fly, we would have developed as a species with wings. That's my philosophy.
Annie.
Hi, Dad. I met somebody in Rome. His name's Brian McKenzie.
That dad is so not having this.
We've decided to get married, which means that I'm engaged.
Jesus, girl, slow down.
This is ridiculous. You're too young to get married.
Too young. Dad, I'm 22.
You're not getting married, and that's it, and that's final.
But first of all, she's 22. She's an adult. So you don't ever say it. If she wants to get married, she can get married.
If you love him so much, I know I'll love him too.
See, this is being supportive.
Can't wait to meet him.
Good, because he'll be here in an hour to meet you.
Oh, she moves fast, doesn't she? Why do I get the feeling that this is not going to end well?
Hello. Hi.
Hi, I'm Brian McKenzie. Hello, Mr. Banks.
It was the first time I ever hated the sound of my own name.
Hi. It's great to finally meet you, sir.
Oh, this is him.
Oh, he's just
A little nervous.
I think he's adorable.
I don't like him.
Oh, George.
Of course you don't. You wouldn't have liked him even though he was like the president.
What is it exactly that you do? Annie was saying something about computers.
I'm an independent communications consultant. You know,
Stop staring, that's creepy.
I think Annie is the greatest person I've ever met. And I can't wait to marry her. I love your daughter. I'm here to stay.
Good for you.
This is a great kid.
Annie's much too spirited for this kid. He's totally wrong for her. What about the way he kept touching her?
That is not something you as a father should notice, Bluff.
We have no idea who this Brian really is.
Oh,
I mean, if that's his real name, I mean, who knows?
48 hours later, the wedding was still on, and we were on our way to Bel Air to meet Brian's folks.
They probably live in the one shack in the middle of all these mansions.
Well, you don't live in a shabby house. Your house probably has like 10 rooms.
Joanna. Welcome.
Come in, please.
Thank you so much.
Wow.
How did you take the news, George?
Me?
Not great, Papa.
I was a little surprised.
I was shocked.
So was I.
What are you doing? This is highly personal. You don't go through strangers' medicine cabinet. There's an office right next to the toilet? Why are you snooping around? This is borderline felony. Oh my god. Oh! Whoa! That would be Hell's Gatekeeper. You could just tell.
Really? It went great?
As well as can be expected when the father falls into the pool after being attacked by Hell's favorite dogs.
So have you two given any thought to what kind of wedding you want?
Nothing fancy or overblown, right?
Right. Actually, what I'd like is to have my wedding in a church and have the reception here. That's what I was hoping for.
We'll get some picnic tables and crepe paper and balloons. You know, invite all our best pals.
I love how intuitive this kid is.
Why have you been acting so crazy since the moment Annie told you she was getting married? George, a wedding is a big deal. But when Brian's mom called with her list, she suggested that they might just want to pitch in and help with the cost of the wedding.
We may not have a house the size of Rhode Island, but we're not poverty-stricken. We can certainly afford to give our daughter a proper wedding.
Now, what's this guy's name?
Frank.
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 Frank?
Master and Mrs. Banks and the lovely bride. Hello. Hello.
Right away, I realized this was a mistake of gargantuan proportions.
Why? This dude is awesome.
So let's just choose the cake, okay?
Let's do that. Let's choose the cake.
This is fabulous.
Oh, that is
Fabulous.
Do you like it, Dad?
$1,200?
But our wedding cake was actually a gift from my parents, which I loved. I loved it.
My first car didn't cost $1,200.
I like him. I think he's going to make this a beautiful wedding.
We'll take the cake.
Oh, good. Good.
Hello?
Mr. Bob, this is Howard Weinstein, Frank's executive assistant.
And how much?
$250 a head.
$250,000? No, that cannot be right. Can it?
I need the final head count.
572.
572 guests. No, I must be misunderstanding something here.
We are not having more than 150 people in this house on the day of the wedding.
All right, what about Harry Kirby? We haven't seen him in ages.
Didn't Harry Kirby die last year?
Yes! Good!
Good?
Oh, sorry.
Why don't we just charge people? That way we can make money on the wedding.
How to give a beautiful wedding on a small budget.
From that moment on, I decided to shut my mouth and go with the flow.
Frank was saying something about moving out the furniture.
We have to move it all out if we're gonna fit more than 200 bodies in here.
What is he doing?
We need more amps to light the house in the tent.
We're gonna color coordinate with the swans, right?
We're having swans?
Oh. Yes.
I see you're starting to lose it, but I have one more question, very minor.
What are you doing?
Excuse me, sir, what are you doing?
I want to buy 8 hot dogs and 8 hot dog buns to go with them. But no one sells 8 hot dog buns. They only sell 12 hot dog buns. So I end up paying for 4 buns I don't need. So I am removing the superfluous buns.
Yeah, you know that you're on a verge of a breakdown when hot dog buns and hot dogs bother you so much that you commit a crime in a store.
If you don't pipe down and pay for those buns, I'm gonna call the police.
Come here! Come here!
Why is he acting like an idiot?
Hello, George.
Why do you look happy to see me in here?
You think I was happy to tell everyone that I had to come down to the city jail and bail you out for stealing hot dog buns?
I wasn't stealing them.
Annie's wedding is not a conspiracy against you. It's just a wedding. People have them every day in every country in the world. I'll get you out of here on one condition, Banks, that you agree to the following. I, George Stanley Banks.
I, George Stanley Banks.
Promise to pull it together and act my age.
Promise to pull it together and act my age.
I will stop making faces in general, and I will definitely stop telling everybody I meet how much this wedding is costing.
You can make some sort of arrangement with your daughter. Contract, if you will. Tell her you'll pay for this wedding, and it can cost whatever it can cost. If she gets divorced, you'll be there for her. If she decides to marry again, she'll pay for that one. That way you only have to pay for it once. It's a good deal.
Look at this.
Wow.
Dad, did you see what the Mackenzies got us?
It's unbelievable, and you thought you'd never have a new car.
What's that?
It's just a gift I was thinking of giving you guys. You know, it's something you said you didn't have, but you wanted.
It's a cappuccino maker.
See, that's awesome. That's a really good gift.
Good news! You have received another lovely, too good to be true silver tea set. What's the matter?
Send it back. The wedding's off. I'm sorry, Dad, but I'm not gonna marry Brian.
Okay, whatever you want is okay with us.
Well, marrying Brian wasn't okay with you just a few weeks ago.
Now I have to undo it all.
Why? What happened?
Another girl?
Oh.
Is he gay? He's definitely gay. I got that vibe from him.
It's our 8-month anniversary today, and he gave me this look.
You're canceling a wedding because the dude gave you a blender? Am I missing something here?
I mean, I thought something for the apartment. Maybe a new...
A blender is a great addition to the apartment. Girl, you can make smoothies. And making smoothies all the time is awesome.
I mean, what is this, 1958, to give the little wife a blender?
I would have been ecstatic to get a blender. Yeah, he's dodging a bullet.
He asked me what was wrong, and I asked him what a gift like this is supposed to be telling me, and he said nothing, and I didn't believe him, and we got in this big fight.
Annie Bryan's downstairs.
I don't want to see him.
Because he gave you a blender? I don't think you're ready for marriage, to be honest.
I thought maybe I should help smooth things over.
Ya think?
So I took Brian out for a drink. I realized this was a golden opportunity. Ever wanted to get rid of Brian McKenzie? This was my chance.
Oh my god, why would you want to get rid of him? What, so your daughter can meet a murderous biker who loves driving down the highway, just killing everyone he meets? Or someone who's possibly gay and doesn't realize until 20 years into the marriage? What is wrong with you?
I guess I can see your point. I mean, a blender does suggest a certain 1950s reference to sexual politics, but...
A blender is just a freaking blender. You can make smoothies. You can even make ice cream, like, you know, these shakes.
Not only was I not getting rid of the kid, I now found myself talking him into staying.
Annie comes from a long line of major overreactors. I can definitely lose it. My mother, a nut. With this passion comes great spirit and individuality.
That's what I love most about her.
Annie was just like me, and Brian was just like Nina. They were a perfect match.
I'm so sorry about calling you a worm.
Kiddos, EBPG, please.
Everything fine now?
Clearly. Oh, sweetie.
I'm sorry if I've been preoccupied lately with this wedding.
It's okay. I haven't felt ignored or anything. No permanent damage done.
Oh my god, I want to keep him. I want this to be my kid.
What is this?
I don't believe it.
Oh my god. Talk about surprises.
It hasn't snowed in LA since I was 9. When you live in a city that hasn't seen snow in 36 years, it's bound to cause a few problems.
Why does the snow look like foam?
The swan spent the morning in a lukewarm bath.
Oh! Wow.
You look beautiful.
Thanks.
She does. Where's the groom? Excuse me, isn't the groom supposed to stand there with his best man?
She was as calm and cool as I'd ever seen her.
I was not this calm when walking down the aisle because I was constantly thinking I'm gonna trip or whatever. The only reason I made it down the aisle was because I had my dad next to me. The only reason I knew I could walk down that aisle was because I had him next to me, just holding my hand.
Who presents this woman in holy matrimony?
I do. Who presents this woman? She's just a kid.
No, she's not, love.
And she's leaving us. I realized at that moment that I was never going to come home again and see Annie at the top of the stairs.
Why is this so gloomy? Like, why is he talking like she's dying?
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I now pronounce you husband and wife.
Well, she did it. It was time to part.
You know you're not actually supposed to throw rice anymore. Pigeons eat it and they explode.
Finally, I made it into the tent.
Wow. Yeah, I can see why he was worried about the cost.
Where is he? I don't know.
Dude, I recommend you go inside. I think there's a tradition for a father-daughter dance or something.
Well, I had to admit the wedding appeared to be a complete success. Now all I needed to make me happy was a dance with the bride.
Ladies and gentlemen, in just a few moments, Mrs. Annie Banks McKenzie will be tossing a bouquet in the foyer, and then she's off to Hawaii.
What? Is she not gonna have the dance with her dad?
Where's my dad?
I don't know. I haven't seen him.
What? I don't understand. Why did she skip this tradition? I thought she had affection for traditions.
Sorry you didn't get a chance to say goodbye to her, George.
Oh, that's all right.
I love you. I love you very much.
I love you too, sweetheart.
There is nothing for me.
Okay. Let's talk about it. Alright, that was me watching Father of the Bride. It was alright. I mean, it was sweet. It was heartwarming. Reminded me of my own wedding. Couldn't help but wonder, though, if he would have acted this way if it was his son getting married. I liked it. Although I was kind of bummed out that she didn't get to have the father-daughter dance. It sort of feels like that was a giant part. Like, the film sort of emphasized on this father-daughter relationship and how the father thought about the daughter getting married and all that. It was a sweet film. So I don't understand why they skipped the entirety of the father-daughter dance. Feels like that would have been a perfect moment for them to, especially for the dad to be like, you know, telling her, I'm okay with this. You can go. I'm letting you go. But other than that, it was okay. It was good. I mean, Diane Keaton always, still kid. Love the kid. Well-mannered. 3.5 out of 5, I would say. If you like this video, don't forget to put the thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. I put out new videos 5 days a week. I'll see you in the next video.